I knew some packages were coming. I wasn't sure what from. I think this is AliExpress because nothing on eBay is supposed to be coming, but this, I don't know now. I think it's from Aaron, but it doesn't have his name on the top, so I'm a little baffled. If this is comic books, this is from Psychotronic Squirt gun. I think this is his name. I always get that mixed up. It's Aaron. He did a dollar holler sale, and these may be the comics from him, but the name I did not recognize. I didn't have time to. Well, I guess I should have cut it off. It's from a company, but it's in Rainer, Washington, so I don't know. It could be his. So I guess that's what I assumed when I saw it, but I don't know now. I really don't. Oh, it's comic books. So I recon that it is, because he sent a thing that said, "Oh, here's your tracking number." I was like, "Oh yeah, well they already sent that to me. They said, hey, you got a package coming," and he's like, "Okay." And I don't think I didn't make it very clear that I was responding back to the other message when I sent that. So he's like, "Okay." So should I do a different haul for this one? I feel like more people might be interested in finding out what I got for the comic books. So let's do that. Alright, I'll do that one maybe in a different video, because I know a lot more people want to know it's a comic book haul. There's going to be a lot of little stuff in this one, so I'll do a separate comic book haul. What I get, then that way I can get people to go, hey, look, comic books. Oh yeah, this is a lot of Chinese stuff coming out here, right here. Okay. It's a bag with lots of stuff inside the bag. Alright, we got a box from... I can't speak Chinese. And if I tried, it's going to make it sound like I am being silly, and I don't want to be silly. Alright, there's two things. The one thing that got canceled on me, I'm really mad about. I was like, oh, man. One person canceled something on me. Said somebody that couldn't be mailed or something. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I think that they don't. Some people, I don't know. All right, so let's see what we got in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things from Chicken to Chinese, the Chinese chicken. All right. Okay, let's see what we got right here. And see, also, it's a good thing to put these on videos just in case from somebody from AliExpress. Oh, I sent it to you. No, you like that one time I got a card and it was definitely not the thing I ordered. Oh, okay, this is going to have to be a video all on its own. This is one of those the dolls that have the heads that have eyes that you can make them look in whatever direction you want to make them look. I got another one because I thought they were just so cool. Here's the clothing. It's black or white. There's the body. There's the head. I'm guessing this is the eyes, and the magnetic shoes. So that'll have to be a video all on its own. And it is Fashion Figure Friday, so I could do that one. I want to see want to make sure I got everything first before I find out that it's made. Sent me a dead cat, and they're like, "Haha, they sent you a dead cat instead." Silly Americans, I sent you a dead cat. I know that didn't sound very Chinese, but then again, people might get mad. No, you're trying to. No, it's just making up accents. I was watching, and I feel really bad because it's like I watched the final episode. I don't feel bad about watching the final episode. I just feel bad that it's the final episode. I'm like, oh, now I'll never get to see another one of the episodes of the Tomorrow People. But they were doing an American accent, and they were doing it terribly. I'm like, Americans don't all sound like that, and I couldn't figure out which accent he was trying to go with. So this is the only card that I didn't get last time. I went ahead and ordered it for this time. Yes, and they did reimburse me because they didn't send all the cards last time. So it's the one card that I was missing from the last load, and I need to do those. All right, so I got the Legos. I got the fashion figure. All right. Let's go with the box next. Afraid to slice it into something because I'm afraid I'll get something in there and slice it in two. Slice it in two, mateys. Alright, what we're going to get in here. some instructions. I think it's the knockoff. Oh, it's the Jet Robot logo, like robot guy. He looks really cool. So I got the Jet Robot guy. Man, I just took all my recycles out this morning. I have to take more recycles out now. I'll make another trip tomorrow. I'll make another trip tomorrow. This seems like it's a Lego bag. It's got labels all over it, so I'm putting it off to the side. It is, but it's not the same thing. It's a Simba. It's those people that make the figures I had. They normally make blocks. This one is a crate, and it's like, well, it's like bootleg or whatever. It's supposed to be like a giant crate. Kind of reminds me of the what are they called? Call of Duty figures they made for a while there. But this one has like a surfer car in it. I can't get the sticker off of the one place I wanted to see. I can't see. I don't want to puncture the bag. All right, so right there, it's the, you get a car, you get a surfboard. So I was like, surfboard, I'm there. All right, so that's the Lego thing. Let me get all this extra packaging out of the way. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 4 or 5 things. This is the 5th thing right here. And I think this is more model kits. So I will be working on model kits forever. It's blockies. It's the blockies thing. Oh, yes. It is the blockies that I have been looking forward to. I really love blockies, man. I really can't wait till we get them in America. But then again, I already had all of them, so it's like, what's the point? Everybody in America will be like, oh my gosh, I just discovered blockies. It's like, yeah, I discovered them a year ago. This is the first Common Rider blockies. I can't wait to get into this. And I hope they did the heads better than they did for Ultraman, because I only got one Ultraman, and he was so sturdy I made him into a pocket pallet, and his head snapped off. There was an extra collar thing that popped off of him. So that's cool. That's something. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. So I got all those things. I got 2 people watching, so whoa. I had to stop with the Gundam kits and Legos because they were taking up so much space. I know. I'm like, where do I put them all? These are only about 4 inches tall. So they're like, the size of action figures, like regular action figures. This guy right here is really cool. I guess I can go with the thing next. What was that noise? There was a helicopter that came right over our roof the other while ago. All right, so here's the Lego. That's definitely going to have to be off video all on its own. And you think that this doll, you just like pop a head on? No, this thing takes forever to. It's like a action figure model kit. All right, okay, so we'll do the comic books. I mean, there's 2 people watching. I think nobody's watching while ago, so I was like, man, we'll do the comic books. When everybody else is watching this, when I do comic book hauls, then there's some people that only want to see the comic book hauls. All right, greetings, Scotty. How's it going, man? Once again, thank you so much for making these claims. It's definitely a big help, amigo. I think that means something in French. No, I'm French. I know what French is. I think it means something in Spanish. Like amigo means like a person who shaves their face in Spanish, I think. I'm slowly running out of bags and boards, so sorry for how I pack this. I will continue trying to give the good stuff when I can, though. All the best. PSG, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's Psycho something Squirt Gun. So, Psychotronic Squirt Gun? I just remember it as Aaron. That's all I remember. Because it's like one of his long names. It's like Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. It's like Samurai. You don't want to remember all that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got a bunch of New 52 Superman stuff. Now, here's the thing, though. I guess if you would have told me that ahead of time, I could have said, okay, here's what you do then. If there's a back-to-back, like Superman, like odd number, even number, I'm going to repack it anyway like this. But I still want those bags just to have more bags. Because we don't have a comic book shop around here. I can't just go and buy some. I could have bought some the other day, but I didn't think about it. But I got Golden Age bags. I didn't really need them like I thought. I thought surely they could be something. No, they're too big for regular comics. I thought they'd be just fine. So, like, if I had there's number 6. So it kind of skips. Like, okay, so if this was like 1 and 2, put them back to back. That's what I like to do. I always put the odd number in the front and the even number in the back. I've been doing that forever because I don't have a comic shop. And as a kid, I didn't even know where to buy them. So if I ever saw any, I would always make sure I conserve them. So this is the New 52 Superman. I actually like the New 52 a little bit, especially the Superman stuff. And we got has his sister in there. So I think in the New 52, she went back to being another Kryptonian. I do like his suit a lot. It's a very interesting outfit. I like that they got rid of the red underwear, personally. I like that, 'cause I've always hated that. I was like, why can't they just get rid of it? And then the collar thing is kind of cool. It's it's very Wildcats looking. And since Jim Lee did it, oh, here we go. See, he did what I was going to do anyway if it was back-to-back numbering. So 9. And I don't know if it's, we did it kind of upside down too. So we got Trinity number 16. Now I heard that Trinity is one of those ones where you have to put them side by side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. I got the House of M sketchbook. I'm not sure where I got that. I guess I saw House of M. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Jade is so cool. A Hero No More. So this is Green Lantern Sentinel number 3. He put a bunch in there, so I'm going to take them out and see what's in here. I think there's only 2 books in this one. Let me double check. I think there may be a third one in here. Let me take it out real quick. Yep, there's a third one. So it's Trinity, which really should be, I was going to put anything in there, it'd be Trinity. So I got Trinity number 23. Alright, so I got Trinity 23. It's kind of hard to say. Alright, we got Jade, Heart of Darkness, Sentinel. Now, they called the original Green Lantern Sentinel. I'm not sure if that was something they were just trying to make sure they differentiate, since he's not technically a Green Lantern in the post-Crisis universe. So, I'm not very much a post-Crisis person. Endings. Green Lantern number 181. Is that really the last issue? I know the name Mars sound familiar. Okay, because I was just reading that comic book last night about Scion. I was like, Mars sounds awfully familiar. Look at that. It's got a lot of great stuff on it. And then we got, I don't know if she's like a Flash / Green Lantern or what. That's what I want to find out. It's the Circle of Fire. I think they did a bunch of number 1s and they all called them, like they were like team-ups between a Green Lantern of somewhere. I've never heard of this particular Green Lantern. And since Adam Strange, since he's in space, it kind of makes sense. We got Excalibur number 111. I'm sorry, there's like 2 or 3 in there. Excalibur number 78. Am I back enough to where you can see it? House of M is something I'm interested in reading, so there's another House of M. And then, let me see, there's another one in there. It's hard to tell. We got X-Men number 309. I don't remember getting X-Men 309, but whatever. We got Green Lantern Reunited, and it feels so good. There's the name Mars. Now, did Kyle Rayner date Jade? I guess he could. I guess he's young enough. I don't remember how old Kyle Rayner is. And I'm still thinking Jade's a teenager, because when I was reading her when I was a kid, she was a teenager in Infinity Incorporated. So I guess she grew up. I don't know. We got Killer Frost, the return of Killer Frost, number 127 of Green Lantern. We got Green Lantern Break On Through. Man, I got a lot of Green Lanterns to read now. Oh, here's a bunch in this one. All right, so this is what I also want. I wish I could back up some more, but I got like junk behind me now. Maybe I should have done this one separately. Oh well. We got number 15, 14. See how it connects? And 13. I'll take the camera off so I can take it up. So 15, 14, and 13 back to back to back. That's the what is it called? They kept changing the numbering system. I think it's Earth 3. We got Superwoman, which is technically, I think it's just Lois Lane on steroids. Ultraman, which is an evil version of Superman, and Owlman, which is weird that they're not fighting the same ones. Like you would expect Owlman and Batman to be fighting each other. Let me put this back down. Okay. So it's back to back to back, back to back to back. I got too much stuff up here. I don't have even a spot to put these right now out of the way so I can kind of get them on the same plane. All right, we got Buffy, the comic book. Oh, no, it's not Buffy. It's $1 million, which is weird because I only have two of the numbers. This one's numbers 4 and 3. I have numbers 1 and 2. All right, here's what I wanted to get to where I can put them back to back to back to back. So I got a good little chunk of these. Number 12, which would be a multiple of 3, 11, and 10. So you see how that's working back to back to back? They're all, pull the camera up a little bit so you can see it. So 10, 11, 12. Truth, liberty, justice for all. That's nice. I wonder if they make like a thing, because there's another comic that's like, I think it's 3. It's the 3 different Wonder Girl, Donna Troy. Yeah, I think it's either 3 or 4 comics that Perez did that I would really love to make that to like one giant poster. And 28. It's a thick one right there. Oh, has it got something extra in it? It's got Heroescape in it. Oh, I've read those. All right, so I got 28, 29. 30 would be the multiple of 3. Number 8. All right, so we got 28, 29. Actually, I'm thinking of something else. This is Superman. This is not Trinity. It's 2/3 of the Trinity. So we got, this one is 29. This is 28. And then 31. Get these out of the way. And okay, so I thought there was another Trinity coming up below. Another 3 Trinities coming up, but it was just this one, which is number 8, ocho. 8's one of my favorite numbers in other languages. 4 is my favorite number in English, just because when I was a kid, I picked 4. But ocho is a cool way of saying it. And then, what was it? Oh, hachi. Hachi sounds pretty cool in Japanese. And I think it's ash. All right, and then we got 7 and 8 of the new 52 Superman. Oh, I've read this one actually. Okay, yeah, I did read some of these back in the day. So back in the day, one of my friends was into the new 52, and he's like, "Oh, let you try them." And he gave me let me borrow the first 6 of the Justice League. It was an arc, and I read them in under 30 minutes. I was like, wow, there's like nothing on these. It's not a bad read. It's just, my gosh, you read them in like 5 seconds. And then he let me borrow some of the Superman. I remember Hellspawn, because I was like, Hellspawn, yes. And what was the other ones? It had the Wildcats in it. I kept hoping the Wildcats would come back. So there's Hellspawn. I kept hoping the Wildcats would come back, but then I don't think they ever made anything more than just those and Zealot. Zealot was in the comic book with Terminator, Deathstroke. So, all right, I'm a little confused because I feel like I may have skipped some because I was trying to put things together and I scooped things out of the way, and that may have messed up some of I might have put some numbers on the side. So what do you guys think? Which one's the best one? Like, what should I read right away? I'm kind of interested in reading these back to back to back. Like, this would be 10, 11, 12. I should read the sketchbook first, shouldn't I? That'd be exciting. Let's see what kind of sketchbook it is. Like, is it just a sketchbook that's really, it is. It's a cool looking Iron Man. Oh, it's like a coloring book. I can color it. I've never really, even as a kid, I thought coloring was like, meh. All right, 23, 16. Is there another one inside there somewhere? I already took these out, yeah. And then number 9, and number 11, and then number 6. So yeah, the Supermans are all over the place. And number 2. And then I could go and find numbers 1 and 2 of these, which are probably out in the building because I don't think I ever pulled them out because I wasn't like I was pulling out stuff to read one time. And we got 13, 14, 15. The Injustice. Did they call them Injustice League or Injustice Society? There's Terminator, the TV series. So this was 2008. That was right before the New 52. And then the Green Lanterns, I definitely want to put them in order the best I can and start reading, especially since I'm curious, like, when did Jade hang out with the Green Lantern, Kal Rayner? Okay, so I guess that is Jade. I was thinking that was the other girl because her hair's not quite the same as I imagined Jade. I don't remember getting this one. All right, so I'm starting to lose people now, so I guess everybody's like, well, I'm done. I've seen everything. That's cool. Here's a number one. Maybe I'll start with this one. All right, well, let me know which one you would start with. That's a great picture of Jade right there. And let me know what you think. As far as the other model kits and stuff, I have to do a separate video of them. I may put these to the side. And I got to get all this trash up. There's so much trash. It's driving me crazy. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And again, I think if I start with one, it'll be this one. I got a little box right here that I put in the... Let's read these now, and then let's put the rest of them in order. Read them in order later. All right, I'll be back on